Higgins. Who is he? Let me look on my phone here. So she's telling me I need to look up somebody named Ray Higgins. Who is he? What does he talk about? Let's see. Does he also talk about religion? Let me see. The Ministry of Loving. Let's see what he says. I don't have a headphone. Oh, he's a former pastor. Okay. I see him right here with 62,000 followers. Why is it not playing? It's not playing. Why is it not playing? Many plays of a video. What is this? What is it they're talking about? Listen, me and the internet. All right. She says he traveled to... He traveled to where? He traveled to Kemet. To Kemet and came back and stepped down from the pulpit. He traveled to Kemet. Where is Kemet? When name so? Oh, he traveled to Africa. And then he came back and stepped down from the pulpit. What did he discover there? Did he say, I'm going to have to listen to him? Because I like the people with the questioning minds. I don't like to go with the sheep mentality. I can imagine his family is going to turn against him because he starts asking questions and he starts seeking answers outside of the indoctrination, the indoctrinating principles that we have all been raised with. He learned that what he was teaching was not true. All right. And I'm so glad that somebody like him, with such integrity, to stand up and to say, this is not right what I am telling you. What I was telling you, I thought it was true. I thought it was right. But now I have realized that it's not. Some of the others, AG, AG, what's up? Some of the others have realized that what they are teaching people is not true. It has no basis. But they are not willing to walk away. They are not willing to say so. They are not willing to honestly say to the people, no way. What I've been teaching you, what I thought to be correct, was not. They're not going to do it. Where's the age? You like my lipstick? Only for you, my love. You know I put my lipstick only for you. Yes, my face look bright today. My face bright every day. And I made it extra bright today just for you. No makeup, nothing at all. They says they risk income and pensions. They risk income, they risk pensions. They risk people liking them. Yeah. They don't want to be a part of it. It was funny a year ago. Danielle. Good morning, Danielle. Accept a hug from me. I hope you're having a great Tuesday morning. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Okay. Where is it? AG, how you been? Where on the road are you? I don't know why my eye just start itching me. So as soon as you said that, AG, my eyes start itching me. You know what I mean? You know me, and the eye jump. Me I go see somebody when me never see long time. You know, AJ, I'm over here talking about the young lady, not young lady, the elderly woman who got beat up by the people in the church a few days ago. And I wanted to know whether or not somebody has seen that old lady since then. Anybody has been in contact with her, and whether or not they know how she is doing, because that beat up and that pummeling that she got, there's absolutely no way that that elderly woman is not hurt and bruised and had to get medical attention. Oh, you're there, Louisiana, I to Jacksonville. Boy, you're a road runner, man. How soon you expect to? It's 12 o'clock in the day. It's 12 o'clock to be exact. How soon do you expect to get to Jacksonville? From Louisiana to Jacksonville. You're coming on I-20? On I-40? Oh, shit. I get one call. Hold on, let me mute this. How am I to mute this again, people? Hold on. Shit, hang up. Should call me back. Okay, here me come. Thank you for the roses, Juggis. I appreciate you. Watch out, she'll call me again. Hold on there. I don't want to hear my conversation. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the roses, Juggis. Yeah, so back to y'all now. So AG says he's gonna get there at midnight. Oh, you have 12 more hours to drive. Okay. Yeah, gentle people, for those of you who are just coming, we are having a little conversation about the elderly lady. This conversation has evolved from us talking about that elderly lady who got beat up in the church to religion in general. Because religion in general, if you ask me, is very divisive. It's very divisive. It causes a lot of contention. It causes a lot of confusion. There are lots of people who claim to be religious who are anything but, in my view of what a religious person should be like and how they should act. You know, we were talking earlier about us having been indoctrinated, us having been raised in a particular way where we were told, you got to go to church on Saturday, you got to go to church on Sunday. Whatever the pastor says, that's what you are supposed to do. And you're supposed to go by the Bible, whatever the Bible says. But then you notice that what is being taught to you from the Bible, I usually call them a one verse bandits, because people usually give you just one verse. One verse of the Bible, you read that one verse, and for some reason, that one verse resonates with you. But if you were to go back and read the context in which the words of that one verse were spoken, you would get a different view on what that verse means. And that is why when I was reading the Bible from the beginning to the end, I told you all that context matters. If somebody says to me, Trev, go read St. Matthew 5 verse 9. Okay, I'm going to read St. Matthew 5 verse 9, but trust and believe me, I'm going to read the whole of St. Matthew 5 because I want to know what was being spoken about at that time when that utterance was made. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Then I would realize that that is the Beatitudes being spoken there. So that would give me an understanding. You get what I mean, Juggies? But you can't just tell me how the Bible say X by Y, Z, go pick it up there, pick up that verse right there and expect me to take it and run with it. No, I can't. I won't. I need context. I need to know who is speaking. To whom are they speaking? And what are the circumstances surrounding whatever utterances they are making? So that I can determine whether or not that utterance has anything to do with me. When people talk about the Bible and they talk about, Libert, is that you? How are you doing? How are you doing? You still in Brooklyn? How was the weather there this morning? Good to see you, my love. Welcome. Yeah, so as I was saying, when it comes to religion, you know, you tread lightly because people are so thin-skinned and people don't want to enter into a room where there are questions being asked about their religion. They say, oh, you got to read the Bible and whatever the Bible say, you do. Really? I can't do just whatever the Bible says. Yes. When you read it, you find out the sermon had nothing to do with this stuff. Juggies, absolutely nothing to do with the story. I have found that so many times. Them use one verse, and from that one verse, they give a whole hour and a half, 2 hour sermon in church. And if you go back and you go read it for yourself, it's got absolutely nothing to do. The story and the sermon no match. The story and the sermon no match. So you tell me, Libert say, good. Yeah, I'm here in Brooklyn. You see, though, I'm not forgetting them, remember. You know, that's why I say we got to ask questions. And we have to read the Bible for ourselves. If you look in the New Testament, compare the New Testament to the Old Testament, people. Have y'all compared the New Testament to the Old Testament? If you claim to be a Christian, if you claim to be somebody who is a Bible-touting individual, there is no way you can embrace the Old Testament and the New Testament at the same time. Because they both cannot be true at the same time. It's impossible. It is impossible. Because the teachings of Moses that exist in the Old Testament, those teachings are being debunked in the New Testament. So how you gonna tell me that I got to believe everything that's in the Bible? Huh? How you gonna tell me that? I can't. It is not possible. But y'all don't want to face the confusion that exists. Because if you are faced with the confusion that exists, it means that you must modify your thought. And by you modifying your thought, you must modify what you preach and what you teach. And that is going to cause people to have more and more questions. And the more questions people have, the more the possibility that they will no longer support you, and you cannot afford that because you want the money. It's as simple as that. You can't be a member of no church. You ask too much. It's true. It's true. You are right. You are right. You are right. Me I ask too much questions. Me can't be no member of the church because me have too much questions. Me have too many questions. And that's true. And they can't give me no answer. They can't give me no answer to the questions that I ask. So the best thing for them to resort to is to say that, oh, that Kevin, what's up? The best thing for them to resort to is to tell me that, you know, you are Eden, you are go to hell, all of these things, and how dare you question God and all of this. Because you see, again, they want to drive fear in me to get me back into the position to stay in line. To stay in line. Don't ask for questions, just do what we say. I immediately become the enemy. As soon as I ask questions, I immediately become the enemy. I was telling you all about how my parents were church members and their parents were church members. Yet still, when I was born, 50-something years ago when I was born, the church of them can't christen me, them can't present me to God because my parents not married. So that means that God no want to like me so, because I'm a bastard child created out of two people who were not married. So God no want me. All right. So if that was the position of the church 50-something years ago when I was born, I want to say God is unchangeable. His word is forever. He never changes. Whatever him say is the law, and that is just that. There's no way to modify it. How come 30 years later I was able to christen my children in the same church? Because they claim that the rules had changed. The rules had changed. But on stand up 10 toes down when you are denied me and my siblings the opportunity to be christened in the church because you know say according to fear no God, we parents not married, so we are not worthy. And then you come 30 years later and you say, oh, we got changing mind. Oh no, move out of my face. 30 years later and you say, oh no, God changing mind. And say, oh, we can come now. And listen, there is a lot of other changes that have come and are going to continue to come because it highlights the confusion that exists. Yeah, because everybody push up them chest and say, yes, me know want me read my Bible. And God said this and God said that. And then sometime down the road, so but after this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Because it was from that coming to of the mind that I was able to christen my children in the church that they denied me christening. And if I didn't know, if it was now that I am more awakened, I'm not going to go to church, go get no christening. Yeah, I said what I said. If it was no. But back then, I still felt such loyalty to that denomination. I felt as though if I did not express this loyalty to this denomination, I was gonna be damned. I was gonna go to hell. I was going to, yes, that's how I felt. And I'm sure that's how a lot of you feel. And I'm not telling you how to feel or what to do. I'm just They make adjustment to accommodate what is acceptable in society. Exactly. And not only that too, I believe that they realize that the more children that they were denying, the more people who were turning their backs on the church. And they realize that when they like disfellowship you or turn you out, that's going to be less members, and less members means less money. You know, so the plot. Less members mean less money. They don't want to lose out on the money. They want the offering to keep coming. And if you make people feel as though they are not accepted and they don't belong, then they are not going to dip into their pockets to give you their money. So they had to make accommodations for people. They had to make accommodations. But it's high time that people realize that religion is just another form of grifting. Why? You never hear something say? Just another form of grifting. They grift you on your soul. They grift you on your pocket. Yeah. And people have this feeling of doom. Have this feeling of being lost. I don't know. I ask that question so many times. Why do you feel lost? What is there in your life that make you feel lost? That make you feel like you have to go someplace to go have another human being help you to get saved? To get you saved from what? To help you saved from your sin? But the same Bible tells us you're born in sin and shaped in iniquity. How are you going to escape sinning? You can't. You can't escape sinning. So what do you need to be saved from? How you need to be saved from something from which you cannot escape? No matter how much praying, no matter how much Bible, no matter how much preaching, you cannot escape sinning. So I don't need to answer me, because I have the answers to these questions. But these questions live rent free in my head. It's not change in belief, it's accommodating. Exactly. That's what it is. That is why the church was able to say to me, your children are welcomed here, even though you were not, because now they are accommodating. They are accommodating me now, but they wouldn't budge to accommodate me 50 something years ago. They also believe people are waking, walking it, talking it, wanting it. Which word that's supposed to be? Tech B, what's up? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Me see you sliding over here and slide out the other day, you know. I mean, I say, Tech B, what's up? And by the time I say, Tech B, what's up? Me see you slide and gone. People are waking up. Exactly. People are waking up, because you see, if they can keep you to think just one way, they have you chained, they have you anchored in one particular thought process, then they don't have to worry anymore about losing you, because you're not going to ask any questions. You are the sheep. You ain't going to ask no question. On the other hand, though, the people who are asking questions, these people are their problem. Yeah, that's their problem. The people like me who stubborn, hard-headed, and ask questions. You saw me mean, Tech B? I am doing great, my love. It's the day after my birthday. Yeah, so I am having a good time. I am having a great day. I'm here chatting with you all. We're going to be chatting for a little bit. My friend Liebert here says there are more questions than answers. Certainly there are. Thank you, Tech B. LRS, save from more sin. Good morning, Trev. More questions than answers. Exactly, early. Swift One, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, you are so right, early. You say I save them want to save from more sin. But the thing is, they cannot escape sinning. So is this a constant event of being saved? Is that what's going on here? Because you can't escape. You can't escape. Hey, Swift One, you always make me feel so good. What's going on with you? You come back from Jamaica yet? Talk to me. You come back from Jamaica? Where bring back for me? The thing you bring back me, I come a Jersey feet, you know. Let me just remind you. We can meet halfway. You drive halfway down the 95, and me drive halfway up the 95. How about that? We have to talk about that off the air. From Miami? No, me not drive from Miami. I drive from North Carolina. But I drive from Miami to New York, I easy drive that, 24 hours. 24 hours. Yeah, me do that drive there already. Yeah. Leave Miami 7 o'clock in the evening. And boom, reach New York by 8 o'clock the next evening. 24 hours. But we have to talk about that off the air. Thank you so much, a woman of God. You know, I try. But you can't leave back when you come. Well, what you mean by me can't leave when me come? No, sir, you can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. We have to talk about that off the air. We're going to have to talk about it off the air. Because right now, me I talk about this church business. Maybe this thing we're born in is forgiven. Okay, Earthly says maybe this thing we were born in is forgiven. Is it though? Is it though? Talk to me. Woman of our word, talk to me. You hear what Earthly said? So maybe this thing we were born in is forgiven. Listen, I don't know about this forgiving of sin. Because I would think that if our sins are going to be forgiven, then let them be perpetually forgiven. But they are not, because we have to come back each day, ask for forgiveness again. I wonder if that lady in the church was you. Which one of the lady would be me? Which one of the lady would be me, Swift One? It wouldn't be me I cuss out the woman. Even though sometimes I have to cuss out to my people on the internet. But anyway, in the church, it wouldn't be me cussing out the woman. It wouldn't be me. Definitely would not be me beating up the woman. That's for dead sure. I know that. It was never going to be me beating up the woman. So which one of the woman them you think was me, brother? And what me that I do in the church with head wrap up and waist tie up with bandana and mash it on the table and all them something. Master no mix me. No. Which one of them the woman that would be me? None of the woman that would never be me, my friend. Would never be me. But I'm not going to them place there. I'm not going to them place there. Not at all. I wrap up my head and tie up my waist and mash it on the table and bust coconut and take up seashell and I don't even go into the organized spaces where there is, there are chandeliers and stained glass windows and all those things. Much more going on them rickety old place there. Not I. Oh, that's a more message. I might go get back to him. It wouldn't be me. Because you all should know by now how me feel about them and their religion. Next one to me, you're going for an interview. Where are we going for that interview? I gotta know where we're going first before I pledge to go with you. Me not trust you, not with one. Me not trust you. You're not gonna just tell me, boy, you carry me. Yeah, carry me, go. Boy, I carry me go do no interview. Me not trust that. Not at all. What the interview about? The Bible? What go on with the Bible? Is that what it is? Shoot. I was talking earlier about Moses and where Moses get the information that him putting at the Bible, that them putting at the Bible and claim that Moses wrote. Cause me want to know, me if you read up. If you go get what I read up. Listen. Swift one say why carry me go get what I read up. Listen. What kind of read up? You know most people on TikTok coming at me inbox. Want to tell me about them want to if me want to commit to get one reading. What want commit to get reading about? You know the amount of people coming at me inbox and want to tell me about say, oh, them see this, them see that, and them see the other and the third when them look on my profile, when they listen to my videos. And if me need to make one appointment for one official read up. But not take no time. They have to go read book. Tell them, me say they have to go read book. Oh, give me official read up. Child, please. Why give me no read up? They tired look like it would fit you with 2 pencils. Listen, the tie look like could have fixed me with 2 pencils on the side of my head. Go about your business. Go about your business. When I was a little girl, my maternal grandmother used to do revival. Sometimes I used to tie up my head. I tie up my head sometime. Yeah, my maternal grandmother used to tie up her head and you know they would have walk from community to community, go sing and preach and pray and so them are cut and clear and all these things. So I know something where I don't know if there's any Jamaican who was even a Jamaican my age who has not had experience with somebody whether in your family or in your community who is a revivalist. It's not something new. It's something that is well known in our culture. If you talk about working Obia now, that's a different story because people who go out of their way, go to cemetery, go look born and try to cast spell on people, that me not know about. That me not have a clue what that is about. But my grandmother used to, and she used to go by her dreams, and she used to say she get dreams or she get visions, to tell people, and she was right a lot of the times. Sometimes I wonder she had an anointing of some sort because she could dream something and she could tell you that she dreamt something was going to happen to you, and a lot of times she would be right, so I don't know. I want to believe there is possibly some plausibility to those things, but I don't indulge. I don't indulge in those things. I stay far away. I stay far away. Maybe out of fear, I don't know, but I don't embrace that part of the culture, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but it's not something that is altogether new to me. But Swift One, somebody was telling me earlier that the incident occurred up there in New Jersey. Prophet was telling me earlier, say up in New Jersey, it happened. The people clearly have Jamaican accent, so clearly it's Jamaican people. So I thought it happened in Jamaica. But Prophet was here earlier and she said, up in New Jersey, it happened. And you there up in New Jersey, you know where the church there? Because by this time, the church should have can't fit in my hand, By this time, if the people them around there have granny have any family, that church should have can't fit in a one of my hand by now. That's what I say. Seriously. Serious as a judge, that's what I say. Mm-hmm. You show me in Liebert. Yeah, the church that can't fit in my hand by now. And pastor supposed to do the perk walk and everybody else who put them hand on the old lady. Because there's absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason for them beat up the little old lady. Sexy baby Julie, how you doing? You know, so Julie, me supposed to do something yesterday and I forget. Because I have so much to do. But I'm going to do it as soon as me come off of the live. I'm going to do it. You were here yesterday. Welcome into the live. Thank you so much for stopping by, my love. I appreciate you. How has your day been? How is your day going? I'm not doing too badly, my love. I am here chatting with my people, spending a little bit of time with you all. I grew up in a yard where my stepmother used to be tube drum and sprinkle water. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, lots of us as Jamaicans, we grew up seeing these things happen around us. Winsome, what's up? Selakad, good morning. How are you doing? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday morning to you. Winsome, how you been? You know, so Winsome, day here I go on with myself. I'm here chatting with the people, chatting with you all. You just done wash. You gone back home already, Winsome? Claudia Spencer, good morning. How you doing? Good to see you. What's going on with you, Sissy Pooh? I am here, you know. Me day here. Okay, Selu says I am from Serbia. What's the weather like in Serbia right now? Oh, Winsome says she there 3 weeks now. My bad. Forgive me, Winsome. Christmas soon come. I now remember nothing. Bonafide. Bless up a nice clean sir, Bonafide. How you doing, my love? Good morning, sugar. You hear anything about Granny? I was here asking everybody if they've heard anything about the elderly lady who was beaten up in the church and whether or not she is okay. That's what I was asking, if anybody knew anything about her. But Bonafide, they told me this morning that the incident occurred in New Jersey and not in Jamaica. Did you hear that as well? With Claudia. Claudia, did you hear that as well? Hey, CeeLo say where I'm from. I'm in America, CeeLo. Nice to see you from Serbia. What's the weather like? And Claudia, did you hear that the incident occurred in New Jersey? Because even though prophetess told me earlier, me still ask. Trev, oh, you're there work just popping in. Okay, I appreciate you, my dear sister. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for popping in. Let me see what I said. Trev, if the church is in New Jersey, the $10,000 where she speak of is US. Exactly, early. That's what I was asking earlier. You know, see, them say great minds think alike. That's what I was asking earlier. Yes, earlier when they told me. Lee Brooks, what's up? Where you been? I saw a few more videos. What happened? I pay out of orderness, Claudia. Pay out of orderness. Yeah, me I tell you. Pay out of orderness when them beat up the old lady. But like Eardley is saying, is what I was asking earlier. I said when this. No, that's no answer. When the woman said she was going to give the church $10,000, my question was whether or not that $10,000 was Jamaican $10,000 or US $10,000. Because if a US $10,000, me that fight her too. Forgive me. Me never said that. Oh my goodness. He says, I feel like I could drink some tambourine seed tea. Yes, it is new. It was in New Jersey. Them say, okay. Yeah, some here said, what, just a 3-leaf clover? Sis, what's up? How you been? How you been? Good to see you. What's going on with you? My friend Sila over there in Serbia says it is good. Claudia, you wouldn't fight for 10,000 US dollar right now. That's it. She win lotto. Where she couldn't get 10,000 US dollar. I saw when people give money to church, they go crazy, you know. When people give money to church, they go crazy. People will give crazy money to church and turn around and beg you. Turn around and beg you money. I say them don't have no money. I can't 10,000 US dollar one attack say should I give to the church. Because if Granny could afford to give $10,000 to the church, Granny no look it. But did you hear the dirty bad word from the girl that, yes, Claudia, me here. It look like it's a bunch of hoodlums in the church. Yes, a bunch of hoodlums in that church, from the pastor to the baby and the breast, all of them in the church. And she then turned around and fight the old lady. Yes, I saw it. Maybe the pastor manipulated him and then he was abusive. Yes, then bona fide. Pastor already make plan for the $10,000 there, you know. Yes, when pastor hear the sound of 10,000 US dollars, kitching, kitching, kitching. Okay. 3 Leaf says she's a busy at work with her earpiece stuck in listening. Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate you, my love. I don't know if you saw the video of the woman. See that, sir? She said $10,000 could have do her well if stack up her shop. You see, $10,000 do me well right now. You understand? So I understand pastor already have plans with that $10,000 there. And I like, you remember what the man name Motivation? Lamar. What the thieving pastor name again? The one where get 9 years in a prison that I spoke about not several months ago. What name again? Lamar Whitehead. You remember Lamar Whitehead? The man was always say my pastor always dress up in a Michael Kors and Louis Vuitton outfits and all. And go to church. He did pull off this stunt the other day and claim say the men came in the church. Claudia said them two liar and thief. Achoo. Them liar and them thief bad. You remember him? Lamar Whitehead? Him did go in at him did claim say the man them coming at the church come stick him up. And hold him up in the church and rob him right in the church, right upon the pulpit. And he come out with one piece of a cockadoo story. Crying and bawling and hollering how the man them coming at him church come hold up the church. That was just a stunt. For throw off everybody. After I'm in at the church, I thief the people their money. I thief look at old lady. See look at old Jamaican retired nurse lady. Give this man $90,000. My granny foot. The woman give this man $90,000. The man taking $90,000 go buy high-end house, high-end car, high-end everything. And some people in the church are giving money like they have nothing better to do. And look how much people in the church probably homeless and hungry. They would have never help the homeless and the hungry, but they would have give the money to pastor as though they might try to buy them way into heaven. Somebody said they would have drink some tambourine seed tea. That's what me I drink right here, so. Yeah. Some tambourine seed tea. I want you to say, sorry. The pastor begs after the Benz money. After I see the Benz money come so close to him and then she a back out. Me would have fight too. Achoo, man. Me would have fight. Me that fight $10,000. Jesus have mercy. They doing it under. That is the thing, and people get so suckered in. As soon as they hear the name of God, the word of God, they're doing this in Jesus' name, whatever. People get suckered in and believe that if they do not comply, some kind of bewitchment is going to befall them. Claudia say, I thought it was in Jamaica. That's what I thought too. Why Miss Long say, why me not crush it? Why Miss Long say? Why me there so they kill off a piece so? Yeah, I thought it was in Jamaica too. The accents were in Jamaica, but them tell me say I never Jamaica. Them say New Jersey. I say people them say. I know me say so. I people them say so. So me not know, but me just want to know what happened to Granny. Yeah, cause me feel bad for Granny. Them push Granny to the limit and make Granny have all a cuss bad word. And I call them, you know, bitch and all these things. So them push Granny to the limit because after Pastor lick Granny, the rest of them should have come to Granny rescue. Yeah, cause them a woman are going like say them there with Pastor. And it is not unheard of. It is not unheard of for these women who are in this church with a high position. It wouldn't be unheard of. For them asleep with Pastor. Oh, Silas say I'm really cute. Wanna hear this, sir? Wanna hear this? Silas say me really cute. Thank you, Silo. And that's all me have to say now is thank you. Thank you, Silo. I appreciate you. I saw them say me cute. Them say me is a good combination of my mother and my father. That's what they say. She feisty. She give it to them still with her words. Exactly, Granny. Then Granny not have to stand up and defend herself. Granny have to defend herself. Yeah, because our church, you know, you're not supposed to learn to turn the other cheek. Lieutenant. Yeah. You're not supposed to learn how to turn the other cheek. So how comes you not turn the other cheek? So what me out the street supposed to do? If you in the church and you not plan to turn the other cheek. If pastor no intend to say St. Matthew 5 verse 9, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. If pastor no willing to say that, pastor want to beat up a church member and fling a little old woman to the floor like the fudge. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? And no wonder the members of the church had no restraint because their pastor didn't have any. Love you, Eardley. See you later. Eardley, say I'll get ready to go to work. All right, my love. You stay safe now. You stay safe, my love. We will talk later. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, my love. If me get the chance to come back. If me get the chance to come back on live. Okay. All right. So, I could continue talking. Should I my family I'll go over there and fight them back? Claudia said that was her family. She go over there and fight them back. But that woman, they need some family members. She needs somebody to go over there and stand up for her. Yeah, man. I watch your name, Miss Leonie, Miss Ione. She needs somebody to go over there and stand up for her because what these people did was rude. It was unconscionable, unreasonable. And not even something that I'm expecting at Walmart, let alone in some of them are called church. But not for them church, them are not church. Somebody knock up 2 pieces of board together or find one little piece of old dilapidated building and go in there and have one Bible and underneath their arm and start telling everybody, yeah, then dream something. I seem like in the Bible in the Libert. I seem like at the same way like in the Bible, me tell you over and over. If you don't think I like me, I tell. You go read Jeremiah. Read the book of Jeremiah and read the follow-up lamentation. I want to come back and tell me if them something me honor the same like in the Bible. Remember Jeremiah was, you know, Sister Leonie never do her hair. She must wrap it up under the tire and the man go Liebert, I cannot with you. On the ear, Liebert. Liebert say I want to make it bad is that Sister Ione never even did do her hair. She wrap up her head, go to church and pastor take off her head tie and expose. I expose her hair. Listen, you need a beating. Behave yourself. He probably wanted the money for the building fund. He wanted the money to do lots of things, sis. He wanted the money to do lots of things. And me can understand if for 10,000 US dollar and somebody I go just drop it in an offering plate. And somebody I go just drop it in an offering plate and give me. Now me can understand why I'm fight the old man. Yeah, now me can understand why I'm fight the old man. May I tell you, but as I was saying before, may I tell you no say. Anybody can grab a little piece of Bible and call themselves one prophet and claim to them dream something, and God tell them, say them to come one and to come tell the people this and to come tell the people that. Remember, you know, Jeremiah. If you read the book of Jeremiah and read the book of Jeremiah with an open mind and read it, you know we see well Jeremiah was one of them people there. Yeah. Jeremiah claim all these things in first in saying dreams, say in dream and God tell him say he know him from in a womb, from he was in his mother's womb, and God tell him say must if you wear one linen loin cloth for how much days, and then him go take it off and go bury it at the river Euphrates for how much days, and then when him take it up and look upon it, him go see how marred it is, that means how dirty it is. I saw the heart of the children of Israel, and him go preach to them, and one only person him go tell them and all these things. But if you read carefully, you will realize no God not tell Jeremiah nothing. People say Jeremiah was one of the great prophets. Lie. Jeremiah was a crook. I'm going to read it for yourself. You will see. So Jeremiah was a crook. Because Jeremiah started preaching to the people and telling the people all these things that he needed them to do, that they should do, because, you know, him get all of this revelation in a dream and all of this, that the people... Read it, Claudia. Read it and you will see what I am talking about. When we say people, I'm not telling you nothing, I say you have to read it for yourself. And you will see. When we go back off a vacation, we are going to do one series where we are going to read the book of Jeremiah again, Jeremiah and Lamentation, and you will see. Jeremiah was working with the king of Babylon. Jeremiah was working with the king of Babylon. You understand? And Jeremiah tell the people all these things. When the people were running away trying to escape because they did not want to be persecuted, Jeremiah come up with a plan. Jeremiah told the people, God said they must come back, come rebuild Jerusalem. God said them to come back, come rebuild the city. And the people them come back, a lot of them believed him. Because now him gone from being this little beggar to being this big, respectable prophet now. Because everybody say, oh yeah, Jeremiah prophet and Jeremiah preach day and night, and yes. So he has gone from being nobody, being a nobody now to being somebody, and people believe him. And he told the people to come back to Jerusalem and fortify around the walls of Jerusalem. But at that time, him already working with the king of Babylon. When the army came up from Babylon, after the people them set up themselves round about Jerusalem to fortify the city, the army came up from Babylon and destroyed the people, destroyed the city. What's Steve Marshall? Steve Marshall, I just come with happy birthday. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. It was 2 days ago, but I'm still taking greetings. Yes, see, Liebert says, see that even Donald Trump a sell Bible. Even Donald Trump a sell $60 Bible. Okay. That says it all right there. And I'm telling you people with Jeremiah, when Nebuchadnezzar come up and destroyed the city and slew all these people, who did he spare? Think about it. Who did he spare? He spared Jeremiah. Do you believe that it was God? Mere people are saying, oh, a God tell Nebuchadnezzar no fi slay Jeremiah. Not no go so. If you read it, you will see. Not no go so. It's because Jeremiah called back the people so that they could be sitting ducks for him. So he used Jeremiah, and Jeremiah allowed himself to be used in that regard. Had the people come back so that Babylon could conquer them. And then what did Jeremiah get in return? If it was God who ensured that Jeremiah was not harmed when Babylon come and destroy Jerusalem, why would the Babylonian king give Jeremiah land, vineyards, and look into it? Cause me know me not the brightest bulb in the box, you know. But me definitely not the foolish one, the most foolish one. If it was God, anytime I have the argument here with Christian people, them always end the conversation prematurely because them know something like me I tell. Them can't come up to me with it. If it was God who spared Jeremiah from the wrath of the Babylonians, why, after they destroyed Israel, would they give Jeremiah heap of land and heap of vineyard? Jeremiah went from being broke and having nothing to being a wealthy man after Israel was destroyed. The governor that they placed in Israel, afterwards, he was given specific instructions not to allow any harm to come to Jeremiah. You ever hear of King of Babylon give anybody anything? What would make Jeremiah so special that he would advise the governor that he was putting in place in Israel to not cause any harm to come to Jeremiah? Why? Why? Okay. So when me hear now come to me about Jeremiah was one of the greatest prophets and the greatest. Jeremiah was a crook. Jeremiah worked with the enemy to destroy Israel. He did. And that is why he was handsomely rewarded at the end of the destruction of Israel. Because the king of Babylon don't give away anything. Where I say, no dust not upon my bowl bit wipe clean. Me I tell you. Me I tell you. Him was a crook. Him was a old mendicant. Old beggar. Old thief. Jeremiah was a crook. And if you think is a lie, me telling, you go read Jeremiah and follow it up. You know the book of Jeremiah is long, but you read it. Take on your time. Now read it one time. Take your time and read it chapter after chapter, verse after verse. And then follow it up with the lamentation. You was going to name your son Jeremiah. I know a lot of people name them pitney after Jeremiah and say, oh, Jeremiah was a good man. Jeremiah was a great prophet. But because they don't read the book of Jeremiah for themselves. That's why they say it. That's why they say it. You understand? Jeremiah benefited. He benefited handsomely from the destruction of Israel. And me and you know. The Bible, look. All right. With all honesty, look. Your name is McCoy. McCoy is a nice name. Nicole is a nice name. It's a nice modern day name. That's a nice name. What may I tell you guys? Uno look on this. Uno look on this. Uno notice say when Babylon came up to destroy Israel, you notice that they didn't wantonly just slay everybody? Uno notice that? No, they did not. Why? Babylon wanted the best of Israel. Yeah, they wanted the best of Israel. So what them do? They took the astrologers, the musicians, everybody who was educated, everybody who was educated, everybody who could contribute to the growth of their society, they took. The people who were like just little slaves, little, little house servants and stuff like that, those people, they slayed. I want word name slayed or slew, whichever one. You understand? Those were the people who they got rid of. Some of them had to run to Egypt to escape. They had to run to other countries to escape. But those were the people who they, remember him take Daniel, him take Shadrach, him take Meshach, Bendigo. He took the people who could contribute meaningfully. I'm going to put quote, meaningfully to his society. Because he needed musicians. He needed astrologers. They could cause his economy to grow. They could cause his society to grow and seem wealthy and, look elite. Yes, if he had all these people who could interpret dreams, people who could play music, people who could read the stars and the sun. Those were the people he wanted, because he wanted his society to appear to be a first world country then, somewhere that had everything. So he was willing to pillage Israel to get those people. The other people, on the other hand, them never have no use. We can't get slaves dime a dozen, so we don't need them. We can just unalive them. Yeah. And that was what he did. But Jeremiah was spared. Jeremiah was not touched. And when the king of Babylon appointed someone to rule over what was left of Israel, the remnants, what was left after him done take everything, took every gold, every silver, knocked down the temples, took everything that was, after he already took everything that was of value, he appointed a governor over Israel. And he said, listen, this Jeremiah here, let no harm come of him. I think me see one Bible in a place here somewhere. I think me see one Bible somewhere. I go in the Bible and find it and show you. But I'm telling you all to go read it for yourselves, and you will see that there is no fib in what I'm saying. It's not a made up story. It'll come right out on the Bible. Right out of the Bible. So let me tell you, so when I read the Bible, you have to read the Bible with intent to understand, not just to call words. And the people who are teaching you the Bible, they don't want you to read it with intent to understand. That is why they only give you a verse at a time. That is why they only give you a verse at a time. Because by the time them jump from Revelation, they give you one verse from a Revelation that scare the daylights out of you. And then them jump to Psalm and tell you, say, praise ye the Lord, all ye lands, Serve the Lord with gladness. By the time them jump over to Jeremiah and tell you, say, I know you from before you were formed in your mother's womb. When your mother's womb. And them turn back to Matthew and then tell you that Jesus is Lord. Jesus came to die for your sins. After them done with you yesterday. What you saw? DJ Organic, what's up? After them done give you all of those little pieces, you don't need nothing else. It's what I mean, Libert. After they finish giving you the Bible and all those pieces, you don't need anything else because you are now filled. Yeah, you're now filled with the Holy Ghost. You don't need nothing else. But if you go back and you read for yourself, you're going to have too much questions. Revelation is one next part of the Bible that gets me every time. Because when I was reading the Bible the other day and everybody said, Trev, when you get to Revelation, you're not gonna believe what's gonna happen in Revelation. By the time you get to Revelation, I mean, God should speak to you. When we got to reach a Revelation, I saw what y'all were talking about. A fear. Fear, you not try driving on me. You can't drive fear on me. Because in a Revelation, when you read it, appear fear. People must read the Bible for themselves. People must read the Bible for themselves. If you are somebody who wants to believe that win some, you know, say, I told me attack, you know. If you are somebody who want to believe what is in the Bible, or if you want to determine for yourself what the Bible means to you, yes, man, you have to read it. Read it. Them left you across, let me tell you so early, them left you right across road. Right across road. Because when all they've been telling me that wait until when we get to Revelation, how me I go see. Have a great day. Have a great day, Claudia. I appreciate your presence. Thank you for having spent some time with me today, my love. Be safe now. Yeah. So what I'm telling you all is that if you want to believe if you want to believe what is in the Bible, or you want the Bible to have a profound impact on you, you got to read it for yourself and make your own determination. But you can't have somebody else read it for you. If you make that the determination as to what it is supposed to mean to you. When them tell me it's a revelation, I'm going to make me wet myself. Them say revelation, I'm going to make me wet myself because of all the things in a revelation. When me read the revelation, me have more questions than answers. Me end up with more questions than answers. Because me want to know how John reach up a heaven. John saying here one voice ask him if he want to come up a heaven. If he want to come up a heaven, come look. And him say yes. And heaven door open. And him go up a heaven. And him look round a heaven. And I mean, says another Bible. And him look round. And you see one man sit down on one throne wearing one white clothes and one crown on his head. And you see 24 stools. Up a heaven me a talk, you know. Him see 24 stools. And there was an elder sitting on each stool. Him see 4 beasts up in a heaven. 4 beasts up in a heaven. The 4 beasts, one of them face look like one. I don't remember exactly, but I think he said one of them face look like one man. One face look like one lion. One face look like one eagle. And the other one face must did look like one lamb. I don't remember, but a 4 creature in see upper heaven. The man pan him, the 4 creature, the man pan the throne, the 24 elders, and at one point he saying see Satan. Remember when he saying go up to heaven? And there was a woman, because several times he saying go up there, you know. And several times he saying go up there in a dream. Well, you say if we did read the 7th seal, then of course we read the 7th seal. Then John said when in the 7th seal, him not say when him go up there, when he went up to heaven, he saw one lamb also. There was a lamb in the middle of heaven, and the lamb looked wounded. And the man that was sitting on the throne had a book in his hand, and the book had 7 seals, and nobody neither in heaven nor in earth nor under the earth was supposed to know what was in that book. But the lamb went up to the man on the throne, took the book out of his hand, and he break the first seal. Me say me remember right. He said break the lamb break the first seal, and the first seal, wow, was it a white horse come out by the first seal? I think he said it was a white horse. Come, me have my Bible with me, I have my notebook. I'm still up on vacation. But I think he said a white horse was revealed out of the first seal. And the creatures that he said he had seen in heaven, the creatures asked him if he wanted to take a look in at the book. And him say yes, and him peep in at the book. And he saw a white horse. And this white horse had what? A bow and an arrow, I believe he said this white horse had. I'm looking at the Bible and tell me in a Revelation. I'm not the Bible right here now. And then he said, the lamb opened the second seal. And in the second seal, there was a red horse, was it? When I'm asking him if he wanted to take a look, and he said yes, he took a look, and there was a red horse. And this red horse had a rider on it. The responsibility of this red horse was to rob mankind of peace on earth. That brought about a lot of questions for me. Because how comes God have one book, and in this book is going to be a direction to anything or anybody to rob mankind on earth of peace, to ensure that we unalive each other? How will that be a directive from God? That was my question. That God would have this book with this seal in it. And when this lamb break the seal, what is revealed is that mankind should have no peace on earth. And we're supposed to fight and each other. So it's telling me, as I start to question the rationale behind this, it no make no sense earthly, because it is telling me that God therefore is setting us up to do these ungodly things so that we can come to him and ask him for forgiveness. But how me if you come to you and ask you for forgiveness when you are caused this to happen in the first place? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Because are you may come to for forgiveness if me analyze somebody? Are you may come cry and beg comfort if the person who is unalived is my family member? But are you set it up so that my family member get a... Listen, you know, tell me, say, oh, Trev, not think about it so much. You know, it's the hand of God. You mustn't think about it. I have to think about it. I have to. And I am firmly aware that a lot of these questions that I have will never be answered. But I'm going to ask them nonetheless. Because all of this have an impact on my life, whether I believe it or not. Because what you will do to me could be based on what you have read or what you claim to believe in the Bible. And my response might be in the same breath, like what I think I believe or what I don't believe based on the Bible. So the two of us are going to be at each other not knowing, neither of us knowing which is true, but each of us holding on to what we believe. Yes, at this point, I'm confused. And he also, and also when some, he went on to continue opening the seals. I think he opened all the way up until seal 6. And it seems like there was almost like a horse. I think there was 4 or 5 of them that was represented by a horse. And these horses all had different colors. So, Craig, what's up? So let me tell you something, Winsome. It remains questionable to me. It remains questionable to me. All these things remain questionable to me. Like, are these things for real? You know, all these things where John Sam stay up in heaven are. He said it was a dream, though. But when you talk to people, you could never tell them that it was a dream. John said he had all these dreams. There were several dreams he had. One particular dream he had was where he said he went up to heaven. He went up to heaven again. Because several dreams he had that he went up to heaven. This time he went up to heaven and there was a woman up there in labor. There are some constants about him claiming to have gone up into heaven. The constant was always the man on the throne, always the 4 beasts. If you notice in all of John's dreams, when he says he went to heaven, there was always the man on the throne. There was always the 4 beasts. And there was always the 24 elders sitting around on the stools. Those were the only constants that were always there, according to John. Okay? At one point, he said when he went there, him said Satan was sitting. You never said that the part when some. Him said Satan was sitting up there nice and cozy. Him described Satan as the old liar, the old dragon. He said Satan was sitting up there and a woman was in labor. Satan was waiting for the woman to deliver the baby. And as the woman travailed, that means her labor became more and more intense, Satan was there waiting for the baby, and so was the man in the white robe, waiting for the baby to be born. When the baby was born, the man in the white robe took custody of the baby from the woman, and Satan was upset. My question is, how come Satan was sitting up at heaven, nice and cozy and comfortable? When, if I should go by what I was taught, heaven is supposed to be a pure place, no sin can enter, and no Satan up there. So how comes when John go up there and say he see Satan? My friend say John tell story and him never did. Him never listen. I'm more than story. But you know, anybody will go to sleep and dream anything. You can't dream anything. You can dream anything and you can document what you have dreamt all you want. It does not make it a reality. Because when me go sleep and me dream say me I fly over the city. Me can't fly. Me a bird. Me can't fly. So even if I document this and 1,000 years from now, my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren should read this writing and say, oh, you know, my great-great-great-great-grandma dreamt that she was flying over the city. Is it going to make it true? Is it going to make it real that their great-great-great-grandmother could fly over city? Me about? So we have to learn to separate fact from fiction. You understand? Me not say John not dream them things, you know. Me not say him not dream it, you know. But if he did, that's all it is. a freaking dream that is not real. But people want to take these things that John wrote and hold on to them for dear life and say, yes, this happened because John said he go up to heaven and a woman have one baby and God take the baby and the devil was quarreling with his angels because they didn't get to take possession of the baby, and God got upset and kicked out Satan and his angels, kicked them down to earth into the bottomless pit. Why was Satan up in heaven in the first place if I'm supposed to believe that there is such a place? Why was Satan up there sitting down nice and cozy and comfortable in the first place? Why did it have to take the birth of a child up there that he did not get to have possession of for him to be kicked out? All of these things I have to understand. These things are fallacy. These things are stuff that's playing with your mind. It's a bunch of banungle bullshit, foolishness, garbage, nonsense. That's what it is. Ain't nobody go further on in that story. Only listen to the rest of the story. But I'm sure that it's foolishness. The rest of the story, it says, the woman who gave birth to the child was given 2 eagle wings. And she was sent off to fly into some wilderness. You ever hear say human being can fly? I mean, when I tell me, say, oh yes, God, Trev, with God, all things are possible. And the woman was sent off to fly into some wilderness where people were already set up to feed her for 1,260 or 90 days, something like that. To feed her for 1,200 and something days. And while the woman a fly away and go off in the wilderness, the same Satan who God supposedly kick out of heaven, who a come down on earth to hell, him a run after the woman to catch the woman. Now the woman is flying and him is running after the woman. Alright, the woman is flying because she just get 2 eagle wings. She'll fly after this wilderness where God prepare for her. And then Satan a run after her. And when him can't catch her, him start spew out enough water out her mouth to drown her. And as he's spewing out the water to drown her, the earth intervened and the earth started swallowing up the water. So the woman ended up getting away because the earth swallowed up the water. That sound like something like you write in a book for early childhood children who have all these fantasy thoughts, who have all these, I know something of a big grown people after your mind and your brain are matured to give grown people them kind of crap you have to believe. I honestly don't believe. That don't make no sense. Somebody a fly, or something a fly, apparently the woman turned into a bird because she get 2 wings and she a fly. If she was capable of giving birth, that means that she a human. She not a fly. But for argument's sake, it said she was flying. She was given 2 eagle wings, sent off to fly into the wilderness where people were already there prepared to feed her for these 1,200 and something days. And then there is Satan who is running after her, trying to catch her. And when he couldn't catch her, he started spewing water out of his mouth to drown her, to try to drown her. And she a fly. And the earth intervened, swallowed up the water, and the woman got away from Satan. So now Satan, no, but no, earthly, I understand. Now Satan is mad. He is mad with the woman and he's mad with the earth that intervened. And so he promised himself that as long as life lasts, he is going to always be after the descendants of this woman. Like, seriously? Like, seriously? As long as life lasts, he's going to always be tormenting the descendants of this woman. So my question is, when the woman go in this wilderness now, when she go in this wilderness, she go continue having kids. Because I can't depict the way she have up her heaven and leave up there, that is going to continue her generation, right? Because that's what I mean, say, up her heaven, I want a whole city by itself where people up there are procreate and I have pitney, right? I just try to think logically, you know. I just try to think logically. Because Satan say, I said, this woman, you know, I've pitney up her heaven, I have the one boy up her heaven. And now she have her wings and she fly gone in the wilderness. So does that mean that when she go in the wilderness, she will continue having children? If she's not going to be allowed to continue having children, which descendant of hers Satan is planning to continue to revenge? I don't know, early. I really don't know, my love. So maybe I try to tell you, say, it's a bunch of made-up stories. And you all need to stop having yourself chained. Stop having yourself chained to these made-up stories. Because they're not real and they're not possible. People talk about, oh, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Crap, there's no human that's ever going to be able to fly. Nonsense. Oh, God can make all things happen. That is not going to happen. If you are hoping to one day learn how to fly, buy a JetBlue ticket. Because that's the only way you're going to fly. You are not going to be able to fly, go off in a wilderness, go nowhere, not no go so. And if you notice too, in the Bible, I have a whole heap of timelines. For example, in the same story here that John talked about, the same dream here, where he said the woman is going off into the wilderness to be fed for 1,260 days. For 1,260 days. What is the significance of that 1,260 days? What is going to happen to her after that 1,260 days? What that mean? What am I supposed to take out of that? Where John get that 1,260 there from? All right, we don't know. We don't know. No, we don't know where John get that 1,260 there from. But look at it again. Look at it again. John also talks about him going up at heaven. But that's giving us some scenarios, you know, try to munch on. Try to tell me what to think. So at another point, John talks about him having gone up to heaven. And he talks about the seven angels blowing their trumpets. And when each one blew their trumpet, a significant event occurred on earth. He talks about the fifth one. Blessed and nice, clean self. Good morning, my love. Afternoon now. How are you doing? He talks about the seven angels who all have their trumpets, and how when each one blew their trumpet, a significant event occurred on earth. When the fifth angel blew the trumpet, according to him, a star fell out of heaven, dropped on earth. The star come down with some kind of key, open up the bottomless pit. Open up the bottomless pit on earth. And out of that pit come fire and soot and all these things. And some locusts come out of this pit. And that not sound like one dream to uno. That not sound like one. I am doing great, blessed one. That not sound like something where you only hear of in your dream. That sound like something real to know. Uno go really and truly tell me, say, star go drop out of heaven and drop on earth and open up bottomless pit. And locusts go come out of the pit. And these locusts are not vegetarian locusts. These locusts are carnivores. And them are going to come out and feed on the flesh of humans for 5 months. So after the 5 months, what going to happen? Yeah, what's going to happen after the 5 months? After them locusts, they come out and come feed by humans for 5 months. What's going to happen after that? Oh, Jesus. Listen, I'm not jam with the foolishness. I'm a realist. I deal with real stuff. All right, somebody said these are symbolic words. What do these words symbolize? That's my question. Because somebody before had said that it's not real, it needs interpretation. But don't interpret it for me now. I'm going to call myself the dodo. You who understand it, interpret it for me, please. That's what I mean, blessed. Yes, that's what I was talking about, my love. The dragon, where they drop out of heaven, and the beasts that are in heaven. All these things are questionable. Because it sounds to me like heaven is a world by itself. It have rulers and antagonizers, dragons, people up there having babies, all kinds of things happening up there. If I'm supposed to believe these cockadoodle stories, that's what I would believe. Because you notice the people who wrote these stories in the Bible, they talk about heaven, they talk about earth, and they talk about under the earth. All right, somebody said the real meanings are to be found in other chapters. Well, I would have guessed in other books that are not included in the Bible. But my question is, why would there be books of the Bible left out that would give true meaning and understanding to the Bible? If it was supposedly inspired by God and we were meant to learn it and to live by it, why would some of the words, some of the scriptures be missing? Does that mean that we were being set up for failure? I'm just asking. Where is it? Line upon line, you hear a little here, you hear a little there. And you want to tell me that that does not lay the groundwork for confusion? That lays the groundwork for confusion. If you're going to tell me I'm going to get a little piece here and a little piece there, yeah, and I'm going to have to read this whole thing. But then by the time I'm reading the whole thing, I get told that there is some missing parts. So I'm back to square one. It's like the understanding of this entire thing is very elusive. Why would it be made so elusive? That is my question. Because it should be created in such a fashion. If it was inspired by God and it was meant for us to understand and to live by, then this inspiration should include the information in such a fashion that when I read it, I should not be left wanting. It should not be lacking. It shouldn't be lacking anything. You can't tell me, okay, this is the book that you're supposed to go by. And then when we don't read the book now, you say to me, so you know something, Trev? You know, so there are some other books that are missing. If you read those other books, you're going to get a better understanding. So why weren't those other books included if you give me this book as the book which I should follow? You can't give me the thing in a partiality, man. You have to give me it in its entirety. Somebody says, all right, my sister here says, would have to go through Bible study. Wonders and mysteries of God. I bet. Wonders and mysteries of God. Okay. I hear you. Okay. Really some wonders and some mystery, huh? So why would it be so mysterious? Why isn't it made for us to understand? So does that mean that God really don't want you to understand how to follow him? Because we don't need no tricks. Okay? We don't need no tricks. Some things when Christ returns, some things when Christ returns, we'll know. Okay, my sister here said when Christ returns, we will know. So we just have to live by faith. Okay. So if we live by faith, then we don't need the Bible. Because then we don't need the confusion. Just saying. I don't need the confusion then. If I'm supposed to just live by faith, right? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I don't mean any harm. I'm just asking. And all these people in the Bible, we're going to say we need to follow. We need to follow their lives and how they live. Who was a holy person in the Bible? No, tell me. Where the Bible taught us are. Who was a holy person in the Bible after whom I should fashion my life? Wanna tell me? Wanna tell me one somebody in the Bible? Because definitely not Moses. Moses was a cult leader. Definitely not Moses. And if we start from the beginning, not Adam, not any Adam picked them. But Adam had many sons and daughters, but the Bible only talk about 3. Cain, Abel, and Seth. The Bible went on again to talk about in terms of the descendants. Somebody said me fashion my life off of Job. Yes, I say me fashion my life off of Job. Poor Job. Job got a raw deal. Job got a raw deal in the Bible. Me know how my life fashion off of Job. But you see, the thing with Job is, Job was living according to what he was taught. And I think, and I a lot of people keep saying that the story of Job shows resilience and faith and all of that. And to me, the story of Job shows exactly how religion can lead you to do things that are unnatural. The story of Job shows to me how profound the influence of religion can be on any individual. Remember, Job was living by the laws that Moses wrote, these laws that Moses implemented for the Jewish people. That's what Job was living by. And Job faithfully and wholeheartedly held those beliefs to be true because he didn't know better. He wanted so badly to be faithful and true and honest. He held on to what he knew. And it is the same thing with people today who believe what they believe and they hold fast to it, and nobody can tell them nothing, even when the reality is staring them dead in the face. They refuse to accept it because they hold what they hold, and they feel badly if they let go of even a smidget of their belief, because it's going to feel like a betrayal to their existing belief that was clearly handed down to them. Job is no different. Job felt firmly connected to what he was taught. Remember, Job was taught that when you sin, you have to sacrifice one animal. So Job's riches was important to him because it allowed him to be able to sacrifice as many animals as he wanted for himself and his children to rid them of their sin. Because that's what Moses had told them, that was how they were going to escape their sins. Every day they have to come sacrifice animals. But if the sacrifice of the animals was supposed to rid the people of their sin, why them have to go back and sacrifice every day? Why do we have to go back and sacrifice every day? So Job didn't live anything exceptional. It was what he was taught. Now, let me ask you this. Job was taught to sacrifice animals, and Job held that belief tightly, close to his heart. Now, make we jump over in the New Testament. When the people are ready for sacrifice. And according to the New Testament, God tell them he don't want them sacrifice. No, if Jesus could have tell the people in the New Testament that God don't want them sacrifice, not answer my question. Did he accept Job's sacrifices? Me just ask. All right. Blessed says he got back everything manyfold over. That's God love and faithfulness to all who suffer. Okay. So everybody must sign up for suffering. Okay. So they must sign up for suffering so that after the sufferation, uno go get uno reward. Okay. Barry, what's up, my love? How are you doing? Good afternoon to you, my love. Good to see you. All right. Blessed says the sacrifice was symbolic of Christ's ultimate sacrifice for a man. You mean the sacrifice of the animals was supposed to be symbolic for the sacrifice that would come? For the sacrifice that would later come from Christ? Is that what you're saying to me, sis? Barry?
Good morning, darling. How are you doing?
Good morning, my love. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm alright.
You feel good?
I'm good. Which kind of message you sent me this morning? Oh, me never know. From my life.
Yeah. Yes. Me look at me see the line. I say, hey, you know what is going on here, so? What is going on here, so? How you been?
I'm alright.
Oh.
You going to work tonight?
I'm not gonna work if I get somebody on vacation. I'm on my birthday vacation.
Yeah, you're still celebrating that. So when you go back to work?
Friday.
We'll see, have some time, you know.
Yeah, I'm not starting.
Sure, you book a flight, come spend a good time.
Yes, what I mean. Not true. Sure. I go, yeah, man. Craig, what's up? What's up, Craig? Craig, you're not here. You're not here. Craig, now listen.
Me from what they your name a call over here, you know, Craig.
Yeah.
From what they hear your name a call over here in the bridge. You have to keep me your bridge in the bridge. A still poetic bridge, and you have to be very careful, okay?
Yeah. Craig, tell you say your name a call long time. Long time your name a call. Loud and proud. What you say?
I start back my show up on a Tuesday in a show. Have a thing they call it the
Excuse me, I think a Wednesday and Sunday you have a show.
Yeah, but I'm trying to follow different spots. There are different things that appeal to me. Like on Sunday, I want to do a Sunday setting show. I like all hits and all these things. And of course, I'm like, but at the same time, as a poet, I want to do a poet thing, you know. So I think I call it Poet's Parlor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I have the ad on me. I did it once already, but I'm waiting I'm waiting on my computer to fix, you know, before I start.
Oh, okay. Okay. See Craig a big you up. See Craig a big you up there.
Craig, I disrespect me. Like, Craig, you can't be my Craig, my big long time. I have to find another adjective, brother, to describe my.
Oh, your big long time. You have to find something else. Your best. You have to find our next adjective for you. Yeah, big.
I see you don't know your favorite pastime, but you're making you know.
You know, some of the I make. I want blanket. Me I say me I make, you know.
You have some time to go.
Me have a long way to go. Me just started a couple days ago. And if me not allocate the amount of time I got to spend on it each day, it not go done.
What was your last project?
Me one hot. My last project was a hot.
You have it near you?
No, me not me have it home.
Oh, that. So it's North Carolina is not home.
North Carolina is home.
Oh, in Miami.
But me not there. But me not there home, you know. Me come on vacation.
Where in Florida?
No, me there in New York. Well, not New York. Yeah.
You have somebody at Florida, New York?
Me there Niagara. Me come for my birthday. Like, me not entitled to.
New York State.
Yeah, me basically they over the border anyway, so.
Oh. So what up there to do?
Watch Niagara Falls.
That's all?
Go to a restaurant, walk around.
Yeah. Put on your bathing suit and go swim in the river.
No, no, sir. Drive away from this, so go all the way, all over.
It was a crazy challenge I used to do back in the days, you know.
Sister Liz, that's what I was trying to tell you the other day. That's what I was trying to tell you the other day. But you see, Barry draw me out right here, so now make me open up everything from Broad Street. What is it? No, Lisa say me there Canada and she not there here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're in Canada. Okay, cool. So you take plane? Or you drove?
No, me fly. No, I can't. Me not drive. Not too far.
I feel like say you have a look at trips to Canada, you know.
I want to go trips. Me wish.
You don't know what you want. You want somebody to want. You get so confused. One day you come burn out, man. One day you come burn out, man, all together. What am I doing now? I'm next day.
I not say me not. listen, una get me wrong, you know. Una get me wrong. And I say me a bun them out, you know. Me not say woman not fi have man, you know. Me just say for me personally, I think I have done my time. It's I've done my time in a man prison. I've been having men since in my teen years. Me in my 50s, you know. I leave it for the young people. I find that I am more comfortable by myself. So men always say, like Trev always a bun out man. I say, no, me not really bun them out. I mean, having a man can be a good thing. It just like it don't work for me. It hasn't worked for me. If it had worked for me, but I have one husband and one man right now. But it has not worked for me. You understand?
Yes,
Either me no lucky or me not find me fit, me not find the right fit of a man for me, or whatever the
no,
case may be.
when you say right fit, no pun intended, right?
No.
I'm a sucker for, it's the clarity. I love it, the clarity.
I wasn't thinking about it like that, Barry.
Yeah.
I was not thinking about it like that. But you hear this, Liz? You say me not find me right fit. Oh, Jesus.
She's on YouTube.
Yeah. You say me not find me right fit. Well, it's just
We may see when you read makeup, everyone. If I read it backward, you know.
every make a muckle.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One day, me going to town, I was going to America, and I said, I'm carry some craft
Mm-hmm.
from a virgin. Cause I love craft and them something. And me take up a something with a Rasta man, I smoke a chalice.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember my virgin, I go like this. So I look up on the bottom of it, made in China.
Ain't that something? And the people of Jamaica have so much talent. So much talent. Why somebody at China have to make
Yeah,
Jamaican craft?
China is smart. China is very smart. Yeah.
Well, that are true.
And some T-shirt, Jamaican T-shirt we buy downtown.
I don't own the make a China. You're right.
I don't know why they were making China to that.
You're right. And you know, so sometimes I did tag like the clothes. I did tag itself. Make a China.
That's crazy.
Eh, sometimes it's the tag itself that's made in China, not the whole actual item. Sometimes the right fit is out there, but we haven't found it. You know, you're right. Sometimes the right fit is out there, we just haven't found it yet. And that is why I say some people are willing to keep searching. Some people are willing to keep searching. That's why you will find them, you know, married 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times because they think that they will eventually find that person. But what I am saying is, how is it that I should continue like this and then to find my right fit? Then to find my right fit after me done walk through, like seriously?
Question though. Question. Um, is there you sometimes when you sit down, do you feel a void?
No, I don't. That is
No wonder, man.
early. The thing is, when you did it, I look for your right fit. You know, remember saying no. Every person you try, if you make that person your right fit, you you expose yourself. If you get what I mean, Barry. Yes, what I mean.
Yeah.
So while me I try to find my right fit, me I destroy myself, if you will. So when me find the right fit now, what kind of hooks and
Export on that part.
what kind of hooks and trash me I go get to the right fit? Like seriously?
When you destroy yourself though, what do you mean by that?
All right, look into this. Look into this. So if me say me I look for my right fit, right, Craig? Right, early, me I look for my right fit, right?
All right, Craig.
Me meet Mr. 1, me meet Mr. 2, me meet Mr. 3, me meet Mr. 4. Still not find right fit. Alright, me go continue. Me meet Mr. 5, me meet Mr. 6, me meet Mr. 7, me meet Mr. 8. Me meet Mr. 9, me meet Mr. 10. And me still not find the right fit. While I'm continuing to try all these people to see if they are the right fit. What you say? To find all these people. What is it? Hold on a minute. Okay. Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
matches.
Eh?
Get matches.
Me get matches. Yeah. So while I am trying to find the right fit, me I damage myself. I'm making myself unfit in that process. So by the time me find what could have been the right fit, me already damaged, if, for lack of a better word.
Okay, alright. I get you.
No, me already have almost half a dozen pitney. If me right fit even out there, what me figure presenting with now with myself with half a dozen pitney?
I understand, but
How is that right fit going to remain fitted?
you have some. You have expressed to us by many occasions that you have some unsuccessful
Right.
relationship.
So,
Do let me finish, please.
oh, sorry.
You're, you're sorry. No, the question is this though. Do you feel that any of those relationships or incompatibilities in those relationships that ended out to be do you take any blame of it for saying, I am too this or that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel guilty that you are a part of the problem then. That's what I should say.
Me not feel guilty. Me was never a problem to a soul.
Yeah, but it must be a problem.
I was never, ever a problem. I mean, I will claim that for myself. I was never.
In all the relationships you have, you don't think that
I was never the problem.
Never the problem.
I was never the problem. I was never the problem. I was the solution.
That man is always the problem, I'm saying it's really
I them are the problem, so me find the solution.
the problem. The solution is to leave, right? That's not the solution.
Cause me always a leave.
But you see, that's not the solution. That's why you put yourself you stand up and confront this and say, baby, we got to work this out.
Me can't control nobody, and nobody not come down there with my name on them. You understand?
Were you in love with these individuals, Trevessence?
Not all of them.
That is part of the problem.
Not all of them. Some of them are circumstance.
Well, you may understand the boof puff part. Remember the story of the boof puff? Remember we're going through that chapter already, so you can't understand the boof puff chapter. That was an interesting doing. People were glued,
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
We never get the part to the sequel.
You know worry yourself. Modest, what's up? What you doing? Good afternoon, love bug. How you been?
I'm going to leave it to you and your peeps, them, yeah?
Yeah, where you going to do now?
I'm going to eat something, find something to eat. I started, I have a little room, I have a little place where we stay, which I want to change to turn into an A. Well, I can never say that word, Airbnb.
Yeah, I'm turning on Airbnb.
It is an Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Airbnb.
Okay.
The idea is that I want to turn into an Airbnb.
Okay.
Trying to start by really giving it a good clean out and then have I'm a order, Trev. I'm a order.
Didn't know from what day me here say I get rid of all of the ordered stuff.
I know when I reach the way.
Because so you clean out, I say you hold on back pan something.
Yeah. So when you come to me, you can probably come rent my ear, BNP.
Yeah, man, you have to make up your mind to just get rid of the stuff them.
My camera open? Oh, there we go. Let me show you. Think I like that.
You have to make up your mind, man.
And the view is awesome, you know. I show some. Even I got some visitor was there and she said, it was up and running. You know, she said, I need to go and see a psychiatrist.
One room with a whole heap of cockroaches.
What may I do with all of them stuff, man?
Get rid of them.
You know, food canteen. What may I do with food container, Chinese
No,
food container?
Chinese food container, get rid of them.
One bag of Chinese food container.
Plant flowers in them.
It's not supposed to inside this had plumbing part. Some was a order. They don't fix somewhere with this already, you know.
And you got pieces left over?
Me take it off and change some pipe. Where may I keep back this already? No, that's where that Barry.
Dash you way.
Give me a second, man. Give me a second.
You have to dash somebody sitting there, man.
Yeah. Why do you never get crazy?
Yeah. And so I tell yourself, each time you buy the food in the container, you tell yourself, I don't need this anymore. You're trying to recycle bin. Because that's what me used to do. Like, we used to save a container them. And let me ask you, what me have all of them container here for? Just get them got a recycle place. You just bag them up and carry them in the recycle bin. I don't need to save up all of these food containers, you know, empty whipped cream container, empty butter dish, and
You're outside, you want to see a road in the back of the house. You know something, Jesus Christ.
Get rid of them.
I want to try to break that habit. If anything, I would have looked there. What are you doing with all this stuff in here? This space, all sheet, all this, all that, all record, all this, all that. Well, I know that when you start, day by day, I'm going to go through it. Alright, today I'm going to start as the witness. Alright. I'm going to start with the old container then. See it here? I start with the old container.
Start throwing them out bit by bit. Tell yourself you need to throw them all out by Christmas.
Yeah. I'm going to show you that today. Alright. I'm going to take out two though.
Listen, if you keep telling yourself you need one, you need two, you need peace, you're never going to get rid of them. Them say anything we never use in a 1 year for that shit way.
Oh, one bag of socks, this you know.
Yeah. Don't eat them.
One bag of socks, watch it. They buy a full of socks. We can't wear so much socks. One bag of socks in this, you know.
Get rid of them. Have 1 dozen socks and say, if a socks, it will be this 1 dozen socks, no more.
I want some things, you know, but the way around this, like I'm not coming up. I'm going to set up the blow-up bed, and the blow-up bed, we need to around part around this.
Look there, so. No, man, I have to get rid of some of my things, them.
So, I have to go pair for socks, them,
man. Man, rat and cockroach start crawl around, find place in them for hide.
That's my problem, Chief. Why not this now?
You have to get rid of the, get rid of the cockroaches.
Old sheet. Old sheet. No, it don't make no sense.
Get rid of them. If a sheet where you think you might need when you go change your bed, you just get one bag. Get one plastic bag and put them in like one of the bags them we have the zip. And zip them up in it.
You see what happened? What happened is my father died, right?
Oh, so you have all nine things them.
From the house, we have that.
We're not gonna need them this again. Get them away, get rid of them.
My mother guy too. And then I was living with a female one time, and then she went away.
So you have one whole heap of cockroaches.
And she never came back, you know.
So you still have fear of cockroaches?
Some of them.
Yeah, man, you need to get rid of cockroaches, them. You need to get rid of them.
What I went to do is this, you know. I went to get somebody one day, and I went to go upstairs, lock the door, and say everything in the room, just carry them and put them out of the garbage. If you want to see anything you want, just take them out. You understand?
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
I don't want to see.
Right, because when you have sentimental attachment to these things, you don't want to get rid of them.
I think it's a sentimental thing more than anything else.
Yeah, get rid of those sitting them. And then you have also old postcard where people give you from before what kill fill up. Where you keep it for? There's somebody will give you the postcard dead long time and sitting and you still hang on from postcard.
You mention postcard on them someday.
Let hear there.
Nowadays when we come out of the buy anything and we know say end up with a whole heap of bill. We just tear the bill and throw it in the garbage, man.
Yeah.
But this is the supermarket and take the bill, carry the bill, put the bill.
And the thing is, if you use credit card, like what's the point? Like, take your time and look over the bill. Me just look over the bill and see what me did buy and how much me pay for it, and then me dash with the bill. I mean, I need to carry around the bill with me.
If that's not going to work with Trev, you know, take a person of going away Canada. And sit down on TikTok at Nick Trev. Trev, you need to get alive.
Liz, he said me need to get alive. You're right. Me should have out on the road there now today. But you know, say no matter where me there, the one thing that
When you come to Jamaica?
me never plan to come to Jamaica. Jamaica never on my agenda.
When last time you been here though?
2018.
Oh, a long time.
Yeah.
You know a country? You know a country to go?
Yeah, I come my country. When my granny did.
Oh. You see that family outside state?
Me stay at me yard.
Oh, yeah. I had a friend, you know, from Canada as well, you know. I don't know, I think she died because I don't see her a long time. Very, very, very good friend. I met her on another app. We became a very good friend. She was coming to Jamaica. And she was like away for a whole heap of years, like 25 years she was away.
Mm-hmm.
And she went to Jamaica. And I advised her, I said, listen, my girl, you've been here a lot of time, a long time. What you need to do is book into an all-inclusive hotel near enough to your family and your generation.
Mm-hmm. Never mind what he say. You already have a life. Free as a bird. Exactly, Liz. Already have a life. Eh?
I said, my message send the charity if you
Listen. Me already free as a bird. I don't have not one person or one thing to worry about.
Yeah, I was telling you, it's like, so, as I tell you, so go to all inclusive hotel and then you make some get a brother, so come pick you up and you get who, forget who, and we bury land and do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And you go back. She'll take my advice, you know, some family member of ours decides them are in Taiwan place, you understand?
And she take it?
Yeah, she said it's the worst thing, but she said she never took my advice.
Oh.
She said, if she goes to boom and come in the house and she put her slippers at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Them go with her slippers.
Watch yourself. Miss Kid, so you need to up your game.
Well, I'm gonna know if I don't game more up, you know. If everything was up, the game would be up long time.
You hear that, Miss Kids? You see how the game you... I cannot laugh.
It should be automatic, you know what I mean? If everything was up, Miss Kids. So, I do appreciate the concern, though, you know. But the other always remember me cheering you know.
Well, maybe act like me didn't hear that. Okay.
It's not a matter of so in the meantime what I'm trying to do in Miss Kitty is see if there can be a compromise, you understand? But it looks sticky for me, because I guess so now.
If there can be a
Someone
compromise.
yeah, I wanted to offer some compromise in terms of to fill up for that void that may happen, you know. So what I say is this, you know. So Miss Kitty stick against me, you know. And here's that alright. She has been in her own space. Yeah, a long time as a independent woman. She could own her things them so she could own that's what she want. This so let me go to that space and I say, Trev, you know, so I feel like me can say Trev, even when we writing, I say Trev, that don't look good this way, you know. And I bright me go brighten up all the movie, that's a Trev. And this what me want. So this what me want. Them kind of attitude there. Not like that she faced then, but she used to her, I just use that as an analogy to explain that she's stuck in her ways so much because she has
Yes.
been with that's it. She have a routine. And doing that will be hard me as a Jamaican coming up there with it stick against me because remember so when we go America you know, and then yeah I mean, them have the earning power like that, you know, never start all over in work and then, you know what I mean? Johnny now wants suppose I get some nerdy. You understand me? So it's sticky for me, but me a try, me stick, me a try.
The odds
You
are
know,
against you big time, Barry.
you know, me a try, you know? Because you know what is there for me, Miss Galluch, Miss Kitty. I make her smile.
Ah,
I,
that is important. Until a
I,
bedtime. Uh,
what
me say, you make her smile. Me say, until a bedtime.
yes, Miss Kitty, me know. Yeah,
Oh my word. Listen, those of you who are new here, or maybe don't know the story of me and Barry.
if you take it ever for cut, man, me I tell you, man, me I make it, me I write it down, me I tell it, caterers them, the first slice, the first two slices of cake cut, them two women that get first, that are Miss Kitty and Miss Thing.
Ah,
Nobody
whoa.
can't get cake before them. Remember,
Whee.
they were African team wedding.
The African team wedding, they say, boss, I'm trying to keep you out, to help you out. See them, Miss
Yeah,
Kitty says she try help you out.
Miss Kitty. Anyway, I go henceforth to go and have some lunch and do what I have to do. And the first thing I do, as I go, I have to walk upstairs, So I take up the container, them, I just throw it in the garbage pan.
Yeah.
Throw it.
Because them have recycling at Jamaica.
No, not recycle. Certain things, you have to recycle bottles, plastic bottles.
Then I not only plastic bottle alone recycle. Then I recycle like plastic container too.
No.
Can I see them kind of plastic then just melt back down?
You know, we just bottle them recycle. Get them, but companies them buy them back. I don't have them recycle back to the plants and sanitize them. But I was reading an interesting article. I didn't know it was an article that TikTok video about Singapore. They recycle the garbage and they use the garbage and burn the garbage as fuel to do electricity.
Yes.
So even the smoke from the furnace, then purify before going to the air,
Yeah, them recycle everything.
And Jamaica, you see what I'm missing. Jamaica, we need to find innovative ways of doing our
Yes.
things. All these people at university, we would train them just end up as workers in the system. You go and get a job at Bank of Jamaica, get a job at NCB or that company there. But I don't know if the university in Jamaica is
But Jamaica, all Jamaica do is train the people them only for the brain drain. Train them and then gone.
But I would really love to see university and other tertiary institutions put a little more emphasis on creating things, you know, I mean, because all of these countries, you know, Singapore is not much bigger than, is not many times bigger than Jamaica, but the people in them brain, you have some very smart people out here in Jamaica.
Yes.
You know, including myself, you know. So I don't know what is up with that.
Yeah, me agree with you.
You know what, I tell you what I have a problem with Trevor. I tell you what I have a real problem. It's hard not to talk to you about our emotional possibilities, but it's hard to prove to you that I've other things, I've a little depth, you know, about other things and knowledge of the things. I've had other opinions, you know. So I'm actually trying to talk about on other topics to impress you. So Barry's not a fool after all, you know, and can't talk in answer. So let's go. I'm saying to you, you know, I'm never want to skip to tell me, you know, somebody goes to school. You like, all right, you have a child that goes to school, right? So I go keep first of all, then go nursery, then go kindergarten, then go like primary school, right? Primary school. Then you go to high school for another 5-6 years, and up through all that process of going to school, and when you leave high school, you still can't. You're not qualified to do anything like a job or something. You don't have to go back to university again and spend another 3 or 4 years.
To go learn something.
Yeah, to get a job. I believe that entrepreneurship should be taught in school at an early age. And you know what I mean? Compulsory, that means everybody somehow while in high school or primary school, you start a business in a community at home, you understand, among your family and your friends, you know what I mean? That have any sense. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the system is designed in such a fashion, you know, to ensure that they get the most out of the people. So if as soon as me start go to school, you are training me for a particular work path, I could achieve that work path by the time I am 13, 14. Yeah, and if I am innovative enough, if I am mentally stable enough, I can go out and start my life at that point. The system is not made for that. The system wants to ensure that your parents pay for you for college, you go to college, and them get revenue from you going to college all the way up. So even if you want to be, say you want to be a successful tailor, they are not going to teach you how to do tailoring while you are there in regular school. I'm not going to teach you to do that, because then you're going to learn it too quick, and then they are no longer going to have a hold on your pocket quicker. So they have to make you continue. They have to tell you, say, well, you have to go to college, go learn, you know, how to make this tailoring into a business, and all these specifications that they put on you.
Yeah, I mean, put them, because if a man ever do it, you know what I mean?
Yes, what I mean, Miss Kids. Ever bless what's up?
No, it's more wrong.
It wouldn't benefit them.
My son is 18 and I made him that discussion, so you exactly what I'm saying, boy.
It wouldn't benefit them.
If you do this or that, what is the sense of me doing simultaneous equations and all kind of stuff?
Okay. Quadratic equations. When the quadratic equations and all them something there, I've never used those things.
So that the time that you spend teaching me
that I can use now. But if I teach you something that you can use now, I'm going to lose you quicker.
So the system messed up.
The system is messed up. The system is messed up. And then when you get to 20 and you start working, the system wants to have you working for 50 years and paying into a system that oftentimes you don't even live long enough to benefit from.
You know what really bothers me though, right now, what really bothers me is when a man get a good woman
Shana, what's up?
and
Mm-hmm.
and then and she set her mind against relationships or other men and other men's emotional possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am now suffering the effect of that. Because here's Trevessence, a wonderful, awesome person. I know that me and Trevor would do very good together.
Mm-hmm.
But she, because of another man now, she have fried my fat, my, what do I say? Take care of the fat.
Me I use my days fat fry you.
Yeah.
No, me not use my days fat fry you. All of this is already fried.
This is not this Christian.
All of this is already fried.
Your experience, you, your experiences that you had before is part of your decision to stay by yourself and be celibate, or it's just you just comfortable in your space.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is the question?
Yeah, I'm comfortable in my space, so me not really want.
Your decision of being by yourself and doing your own thing is not caused by your experiences with other men before. That's what I'm asking.
No, I know it. I know it has had an impact on it, but there comes a time and I just call it a day, yeah, man. There's no point in you being out there trying to go from person to person, finding person to person. And so one mash up, you have to go back to find one next one. So one mash up, you have to learn one. At some point, you have to learn to rest your front. Child, please.
They categorically advised me and said, boss, you have to step up your game. So what I'm trying to determine is
Mm-hmm.
how shattered and broken your heart is and how
No,
much
the thing is, at this point, I have a broken heart at this point.
how shattered
At this point, I
you
don't have a
are.
broken heart. I don't have a shattered heart. At this point, I have a determined heart. Determined enough
Yeah.
to be concerned about me and not be concerned about anybody else in this world like that. Yeah. Yes, Miss Kid. Sometimes you have to rest. You have to rest, yeah, man. I understand.
Basically,
From me a teenager, me dey try to find one man for myself. I know. I'm a 50-60-year-old.
I know.
Yes, what I mean earlier, I know you can't find one for yourself. Yeah, if you rest yourself, man. Rest yourself one side. Sit down one side and rest yourself in a corner. You don't need for gallop all day long and gallop and try to find somebody fit.
What earlier what you mean by that? Trey, this is why I have more than one prof.
That's why I have more than one profession, because he just go and rest himself. You know, run up and down and try to look for nobody.
Okay.
That's why you would put why invest in time in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Now there comes a time, Barry. And trust me, Barry, you might end up have somebody and you just still not feel like it. You still feel why? You get so used to being by yourself. Because right now, I am so accustomed to being myself. I would know how to act if I had somebody in my space that is other than like my children or my grandchildren. Me don't know me that feel having somebody like one partner in my space. Me don't know me that feel about that.
Your locks is all your ear, or you have infused with all yours?
Only thing that is infused in this
Yeah.
is garlic.
Okay. It's all yours. I like when you do I like when you put back here like that. See, you bring out your face a little more.
You
Like
like when
that,
we put
yeah.
it back like this?
Or yeah, or take the ear with your face. I like that. Yeah, I like
Oh,
that.
like that?
Yeah, more like that.
And
Yeah, I like it. I think I tell you already. I like it. You put your face more up front and all of that.
anything for you, Barry.
Very much.
Anything for you, my love.
Flatter
Mm?
before you flatter me more. I'm gonna take my leave.
You don't want me to flatter you no more?
Well, not today.
Come
I
on,
miss
man.
Kitty.
Come on,
Me a
man.
try, me a try Miss Kitty. Me there a try Miss Kitty. I don't know. But me a try Miss Kitty. And I try not to disappoint you and Miss Thing. That's what I try.
We have to go work this out nicely. We have to go work this out nicely, brother Barry. I went then gone to its side. Yeah, I'm gone. Beautiful people. Yeah, see there? Brother Barry is gone. Shireen Fabulous, how you doing? Um, yeah, wanna see, I have spent the time with you all. Now it is time for me to hit the road. I time for me go up on the road there now, people. Yeah, me I go absorb up some more of this place, and then I will come back. Maybe you'll see me later, maybe you'll not see me, but it was a pleasure being here. I want to say thanks to everybody who came into the live. Those of you who contributed to the live, I want to say thanks. Brother Barry, as usual, usually comes up and give us a little bit of vibes. We appreciate it. Those on the tube, those on the top. We say, no, I'm walk up on the road. I don't want the road left me. I don't want the road left me, sister. Yes, so they might get ready to go up on the road. I don't want it to leave me. So, I go up on the road now. And then when I come back, maybe I know me yard me there, Miss Kitty. A vacation me there, I know me yard me there. Yeah, so me can't afford for just sit down so. No, so me can't afford for just sit down so. Me want fee. I know me yard me there. Love alone early. Love you, my dear. You forget a birthday vacation me come on. Yeah. You know, your Barry mess with me, say me come on birthday vacation. I even walk with my crochet thread. Yeah. Walk with my crochet thread because me know say there are going to be moments of boredom. There was going to be moments of boredom. And me say anytime me bored, me no want my eye for dey on the phone the whole time. Because me no want to see a magnet in my eye. Me need my crochet needle and my crochet thread. So I walk with them even on vacation. Right? Yeah. So me hear them I say them I go a road. And me no want the ride feel left me. So me they go with them. Yeah, so that me I go do. So when I come back later, I will talk to you all. Alright, beautiful people, that's going to be it from me for right now. Until next time, hey Zuri, what's up? Until next time, my friends, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a good day, guys, and I will see you all later. See you all later, guys. Me I come. Me already dressed. Me not business. We don't know. Me already dressed. No sister. Me already have on my clothes. I am ready. Me ready from morning.